Welcome to episode 11 of Reboot Radio. It has been 4 weeks since we've recorded. We've had a lot of life hit both of us, I think, at the same time. Work, life, sickness, things going on, people sick. It's been hard to find time to record, but we're here. We're finally here. We've got a lot to talk about today. We are back now. Hades, you doing okay, man?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Had a really good day today. A pretty great weekend, dude. I'm just happy to be back. Those 4 weeks felt like the longest 4 weeks and like the quickest 4 weeks ever. It feels like we just recorded, and it also feels like we haven't recorded in a year. But yeah, I'm so glad to be back. I've been excited to do this all day since we talked about it. And yeah, man, I got a lot to say. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think I do too. And you know, the bad thing too is like life has been so life that we've kind of hardly talked to, which I have not enjoyed. It's just been super busy for me.
Right.
And I like you said, I think you said it great. I've looked forward to this all day long. I've been in a bubbly mood because of it. Good to hang out with you and kind of just chat Fortnite and what's going on with streams and how everything's been, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I think since I've met you, these past 4 weeks is the least amount we've talked since we met.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, with the holidays and like Thanksgiving, and we got Christmas coming up, and like both of our personal lives are, we got a bunch of stuff going on. Life gets in the way sometimes, and we're both trying to stream on top of it and do it. Like, we both got a lot of plates spinning at the same time. So, I mean, it's going to happen. I would prefer it doesn't happen again.
Agreed. I agree with you.
But I mean, sometimes it happens, man. I mean, it's not like we did it on purpose. Like, we set out after episode 10 and we were like, you know what? We're going to take 4 weeks off. We're not going to barely talk. We're not going to do this at all. Like, we both enjoy this so much. Like, I always told you, and we've talked about it before, like, I don't care what happens. I want to do this as long as we possibly can. And it's been super cool. We talked a little bit about it before we started recording, but like, a lot of people have been reaching out like, hey man, when's the next episode coming? Like, it's been a while. Like, oh, is it coming out this Wednesday? And like, it's the coolest feeling ever that people even care enough to ask. But at the same time, I feel so bad when I got to be like, no, I don't know when we're going to be doing it. To be honest, like, I don't really have a date yet.
Man, it was crazy. It was like, if I was down to record, you had something going on. If you were ready, I had something. It was like nothing was matching up. And it was like the world was against us there for a second.
I know.
And like you said, I think we have a lot to say. It's good timing. We're, a week into the season.
Right.
That's what going on now.
That's what I said too. Because I was like, worst case scenario. I mean, we have a lot to talk about after 4 weeks with the new season, and so much going on, and so much news has been dropping, and we got all the winter stuff coming up, and the Christmas stuff coming up, and Fort, and the OG Chapter 1 Season 7 is coming out, and Winterfest, and yeah, I mean, if we were going to do it at any time, I think we did it at the right time, to be honest with you. Yeah. A lot of exciting stuff going on.
Yeah. And like to pull the curtain back a little bit, I texted Hades last week. We were supposed to record Tuesday of last week.
Uh-huh.
And then we kind of pushed it to Wednesday because stuff going on with my family. And then I was like, hey man, I'm on the road heading that way. I'm so sorry. I kind of just had to get up and go quicker than I thought I was going to have to go. And I encouraged this guy I was like, hey man, find someone to co-host with you. I feel so bad that we can't record, fly solo. And Hades was like reluctant and said, hey man, we do this together. And that meant a lot to me. Like, there was a lot of emotion. It was emotional. It's been an emotional 8 days for me.
Right.
So that did mean a lot. I mean, you can always do it though. You would crush it solo. I wouldn't be yapping so much.
I said word for word that I was like, Reboot Radio is nothing without you, and I am not doing it solo. Just because I can do it doesn't mean I should do it. I mean, I could yap for an hour. I could yap for an hour by myself. And like, I mean, if it really came down to it, I know a couple people that would jump in easily. I just think it would be weird. And like, if it was under different circumstances, I feel like I would have probably felt a little bit better about it. But like, the circumstances that were going on, I'm like, there's no way. I'm not about to, like, I don't know. in that kind of situation, it feels like I'm like tap dancing on your grave or something. Like, oh, you got a bunch of stuff going on, but I'm having fun. Boo hoo hoo. Like, I hate that. That just felt weird to me. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'll wait for you. Because I mean, you waited for me. I had stuff going on too that I couldn't record, and it's all the same, bro. We're here now. That's all that matters. We're gonna start trying to be more consistent as well. I always used to think it was funny too, because like all the podcasts I'll listen to, like I'm like, oh man, their episode didn't come out like when it normally does. And they'll be like, oh,
Hmm.
I had stuff coming up. I had this going on. And before I'd always be like, what do you have going on, bro? You couldn't sit down and record for an
Yeah,
hour,
figure it
you
out, dude.
weirdo. Yeah, you weirdo. You couldn't do that. And now I'm like, dude, I honestly get it. I get it now. Like I want to tell old Hades, like, bro, it's not hard. It's just like our schedules. It's all schedules, and we all have lives and jobs and stuff going on. But yeah, man, I'm just glad we're here. And like I said, I got a lot to say. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, man. And maybe one day we'll get to do this full time, which would be crazy fun. Those are crazy dreams. But
That's the goal.
if you're not dreaming, you're not living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to have something to reach forward.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll kind of get into it, man. Like we'll just start with the big thing. We've got chapter 7 out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Do you want me to start?
I'll let you take the floor here. Go ahead,
yeah,
man.
So yeah, when it first when I didn't look at any leaks, I didn't want to see anything. I wanted to go in it completely surprised. I like doing that because I don't really get surprised that often anymore. So like if I have any control over it, I will make sure I get some sense of surprise. So I didn't have any idea what was going to happen. I really, we'll start with the likes first. I really like the new elimination animation, which is kind of hard to say, but I love the new elimination animation.
Yeah, me
Super
too.
dope. I love that. I love where if you're in a squad or a duo, where the names are. I love that.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
where like your kills are, the people who are left. I love that. And they changed all three of those like pretty drastically. And I was like, okay, they hit it out of the park. I love these things. Like it looks the elimination animation is chef's kiss. I freaking love it.
I think that it's one of those things where it just feels like you did something. Like the sound of it and like
the
just
sound,
the look of it. It just feels cleaner.
Right. And that was another thing I was going to say too. Like the sounds of these new weapons, like the tinks, like it sounds like kind of like a metal tink, like when you're hitting like a shotgun. Bro, I was literally like, when I'm in the lobby now, waiting to go into a game, I'm just tinking everybody because I just want to hear that noise. Like I'll be on stream and I'm like, bro, I could listen to that for days. I love that noise. Yeah. But yeah, so that's super dope. I love the new weapons. The sniper's my favorite, obviously, because I'm bringing Distance Daddy out of retirement. So
let's go.
The sniper I love. Real quick, I don't like that you can't one-shot somebody. That's kind of lame. I don't like that you have to two-shot them no matter what. Even if you headshot them, you got to two-shot them. Don't like that. I do like how you can ADS in the sky instead of having to wait till you land, instead of having to like just no-scope somebody. Now you can scope them. I've seen some crazy trick shots with that. I've hit some really good shots with that. So that's super cool. The new AR is dope. I love the new AR. The POIs are sick. Like the amusement park one where you can do like the little mini games for loot. Incredible idea. The roller coaster rides, the merry-go-round, all that is super cool. They put a lot of time and effort into the POIs, and you can tell. I think they're very well done. It is pretty spread out. I saw a video today that somebody was talking about how spread out the POIs are and how much they appreciated that because they felt like last season they got third-partied a lot more than they used to. So I do like that. The movement's cool with the hot air balloons and you kind of get the splash effect. And there's bugs that if you eliminate the hot air balloon, like you'll have the effect the whole rest of the game. But what else do I like? The battle pass is so sick. So sick. Like a top 5 battle pass, maybe top 3 battle pass for me. And I like how you can choose where you go. I like how you can choose where you go next. Like instead of just having to go like in a line, you can skip ahead. Like I'm doing all the chick ones first because those are the ones I want. The like skateboarder girl with the cast on her arm's probably my favorite. Or the first one.
Yeah, dude.
And the crew skin is sick. Like both of them.
Yeah.
They did really well in the skins. The new skins that they're putting in the shop are cool. I think there's only been like one day that I was like, okay, this shop's not very good. The rest, I'm like, dude, they're killing it. They're doing so good. What else on my likes? You can say your likes too, and then I'll just get into my, because I have way more dislikes. But when it first dropped, I think I was just so excited to play again, and it was a new season that I was like, I was just so happy to play. And then after, when I played a couple more games, I'm like, okay, like I'm starting to figure out some issues. But you go ahead with what you like.
You hit a lot of them. I really like the aesthetic of even when you knock someone, how it looks different on your screen. Also, too, if you're fighting, say you're playing a squad and you're fighting a squad and you kill somebody and then you knock someone else and then you knock at someone else and then you wipe it, it'll pull up and it'll show skulls on how many people you killed. I thought that was really clean and cool.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because it has the 3 skulls if you, or 4 if you squad wipe somebody. Yeah, that's sick.
So,
and I like where the stamina
really cool
is.
Animation. Yeah,
the stamina. I couldn't find it for like the first 2 days. I'm like, dude, where's my stamina at? I don't know how much I have, and it's like right in the middle. Like for me, I'm on PC. It's like right in the middle. I'm like, there it is. I would just like guess when it was about to run out. I completely forgot about the skull thing. That is very cool. The new animations are sick.
Yeah, they did. And like even in like your loot wheel, you know, there's like a little wheel if you need to load something, which is super helpful for me because sometimes I'm just like go the way I play.
Right.
That I'm like, I get into a fight and I didn't, reload something and it just ends up,
because
I just die.
It shows like it's kind of buffering and it's like, oh, you need to reload that. And it'll have like, even if you have 2 or 3, it'll still show it. That is.
Yeah. And it just looks a little cleaner. I don't know if the graphics are different or if we went from the Simpsons season with it looking the way that it looked to this, to where we're like, oh, this is so clean. But I felt like they worked on the graphics. And even when I started playing, because I was a little late, season came out Saturday. And I didn't play until Monday night, something like that. Because I was out of town.
Monday. It was Monday.
Gritting my teeth wanting to play so bad, right? But I really like the aesthetic of it. It felt a little different too. Some of the mechanics felt just a little different. And
I agree.
It took me a second and it was real sweaty and a little frustrating at first. And I'm like, man, what is this? I adapt. We've talked about this here. I'm not a huge complainer when it comes to things. I'll figure it out, right? If I can't beat it, I'm just going to join them. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think the mythics are great. I love the bosses, how you can change into them and you get extra health. And I like that. I think it's just a neat way to like change things up, and you may hate it and that's fine.
Hold on. So real quick, there's a lot of things about it I like. So the Brutus one is the worst. I would say Human Bill's probably second, and then Hush is probably
he drops
first.
the AR.
I know, but
that AR is crazy.
The AR is the weapon's good. I think I just mean being him more or less is like, because I've taken down him in a game more than any other one of the bosses. Like I'm talking about somebody else's him, not the actual boss itself. I don't know if he's just an easier hitbox or what, but like he's the easiest one I've like taken down. Hush always just claps me and I don't even have a chance. And like Human Bill, it's like 50-50. But like,
right,
I don't like how you could see your name, you could see your health bar, especially playing builds, bro, because say you're in like a tower and you're one of those guys, I can see you from 300-400 meters away, just like everybody else can. So like, I feel like there should be more of a reward instead of that is like a punishment in my mind. Like I kind of get what they were trying to do, but that feels more like a punishment. And I feel like that might deter people away. Like ZB, it doesn't really matter because you're going to like see people when you see them anyway. But builds, bro, like you can't build a box and hide. You can't bush camp. You can't do nothing. Like you see you no matter what. I do like the other parts about it. I like how you become them. That's cool. The weapons are dope. They're OP for sure.
Yeah. I mean, dude, the assault rifle with the scope, like
It's
it
nasty.
changed the whole gun, right?
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
nasty.
I know.
The way it shoots, the way it sounds.
The scope sucks so bad. It's like the most basic scope, but it makes it so much better.
Oh my gosh, man.
So
It's
much
got a
better.
little zoom to it. Yeah, it looks really good. I like that. I love
it's like
both
the most
of the
simple thing.
shotguns. Yeah, I'm a fan of both shotguns. I love the pump. I feel like it hits pretty hard, the iron pump. And then, just the dual shotguns that are crazy. I probably die to those more than anything. It gets pretty wild.
Yeah,
but let me tell you that electric, whatever the heck it's called, I don't even know what it is, man. I get roasted with that weapon. Absolutely demolished. I try to use it. No way. There's no way. I can't. I don't understand.
There's a decently easy counter because it hits like a marshmallow kind of at first until they lock on. Again, I play builds more. Like if I'm going to build, it's really good for like chopping people down, like getting their builds out of the way for your teammate and then they can go in there. That's what I've been using it for, kind of like a bulldozer. So like I'll use it to take out whatever builds these people are in and then my teammate can jump in there real quick and then do what he's got to do and take over their walls and stuff. But dude, I was playing squads, not customs or anything, and it was a team of like the whole team had them, and we wiped them in like 5 seconds. Like you have to counter them fast because if they get it going, because it takes a while to kind of like warm up because it'll hit
It
like
does.
5.
It's like that animation. It's got like that animation. Yeah.
It'll hit like 5, 8, 10, 15, and then it'll keep hitting harder and harder and harder because you're holding it down. If you get them before it hits like 10, dude, they're done. But you gotta be quick. You gotta get them instantly because I've gotten fried by it too. I'm not sitting here saying I haven't because I definitely have. But it's just people just spam that thing, dude. I'm like, brother, and they put it in reload too, which I don't like that. But I mean, they're putting all the new weapons in reload. They're like, hey, look at all these new weapons we made. Use them now. I don't care what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I wish there was more distance weapons besides a sniper and BR and a hunting rifle and reload. I wish there was at least 2. I'll take 2 for each. I'm not even asking for 3 because again, I'm a distance player. I love sniping. That's my favorite thing in the world. And I'm happy they at least gave me 1 of each. I'm not complaining too much. But like I thought the Reaper was supposed to be back in reload. That was fake. The Mammoth is technically in reload, but it's the exotic. So
yeah,
the chances of getting it are like 1 in a couple thousand. I've had a couple people get them or get it in our custom matches or whatever. Yeah, besides that, I mean, the weapons are sick. I'm not really a fan of the dualies. I don't like dually anything for some reason. I feel like it underpowers them.
The only time I use that is if it seems like everywhere I pick, it's hot drop. There's a bunch of teams. I've been playing a lot of ranked because I'm like,
Me too.
It's sweaty anyways. I might as well play ranked. So I've been playing a lot of ranked, and man, if I can get my hands on something and I get those, it's fine. But I immediately drop them. That's probably my least favorite weapon. I even like the hollow scope, the hollow rush SMG. I think that it shoots just with the hollow scope, like it just feels good.
I think they did really good on the weapons. Like, I haven't really heard that many people complain about them, which is surprising. Because, I mean, they took a big risk. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, I know it's a new chapter or whatever, season. Like, they're going to change stuff. But, I mean, they changed everything pretty much. And
pretty much.
They took a big risk, and I think they hit the mark on a lot of things. Mm-hmm. I feel like it could have been a lot worse. I had my doubts. I was worried. Besides the stuff I already really said, I mean, I have other complaints that we can get into, but about the season in itself. But yeah, man, as far as the weapons and like the POIs and dude, it's fresh, it's new. Yeah. I was more excited to play Fortnite when Reload dropped again, like came back, than I've been since like the Dilbit season. And that was my favorite season I've ever played since I started playing Fortnite. So that's saying something. Like I was so excited. And I felt like a kid on Christmas that day when I was like, oh my God, Reload's back, Rank's back. I was even excited to play Blitz, and I hate Blitz. And I'm like, bro, I can't wait to play Blitz, dude. I want to play other stuff because like it got to the point where I played more BR from that Saturday to what was it, Wednesday or Thursday?
Tuesday it
So it came out
staggered. It was like
Tuesday.
Tuesday and
Yeah.
then Thursday. Yeah.
So it came out Tuesday, but I don't stream on Tuesdays, so I didn't play till Wednesday. I played more BR in that date range than I have ever, like, that I've played months. In 4 days I played more than I've played in months. And like I get what they were doing. I just wish they would have done it a lot different. I was so upset when I updated for it and I saw it was like 4 days and 12 hours or something. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, it's like a joke or something. And so I literally restarted Fortnite. I'm like, all right, I'm going to restart. And I do it again. I'm like, no. I was like, no way. Like, and it was okay like the first couple of days. And I'm like, all right, it's a new season. It's fresh. But I'm like, bro, I want to play Reload. Like, Reload's my game. I played 85% of my games are Reload, maybe 90. And it just, part of me thinks that they did that on purpose. They're like, hey,
They
we got this
did.
we got
Yeah.
this big shiny new thing. You're going to play it. You're going to have no choice but to play it. And we're going to make sure that happens. You know, and that kind of made me mad because I'm like part of me, if I didn't stream, I wouldn't have played Fortnite Monday. That Monday, I wouldn't have. I'm not joking. The only reason why I played is because like, not that I have an obligation, but I kind of have an obligation. And like, if I wasn't a streamer, I probably wouldn't have played. And that made me mad. I was like, I don't know, man. That made me really mad. And the ranked thing too. The ranked thing is crazy. That's so crazy. You don't have to change a gosh dang thing to make ranked possible, bro. Like the reload thing, you're going to make a whole new map. Fine. Blitz, fine. Sure. Ranked, you didn't have to do nothing. You didn't. They didn't change anything. All the ranked things are the same. They all look the same. You didn't change the logos or whatever. Like, I thought they would at least done that. But yeah, I had people freaking out, man. I'm like, I get it. Because I'm just as mad as you are. Like, it was just
Well,
frustrating, bro.
I don't think no one saw it coming that they were gonna, update the game and these game modes were gonna be missing.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
No one did. That's something new. I don't think since I played Fortnite, I don't think that's ever happened. I could be wrong. I mean,
Right.
Reload's still relatively new.
Right.
I
These
don't
game
think
modes haven't been out that
they've
long.
ever update. Yeah, they haven't updated it like that. And I think it was just like you said. It was like, hey, you're gonna play this game. Check this out.
Yeah.
We know we've been a little. We've had, I feel like, more complaints than anything, especially with the last season and the season before that, even, that they were like, look at what we did and play it.
Enjoy it.
We were playing BR during the week and I was like, man, let's just try Reload, dude. I got to get kind of work. And I was like, where's it at? I had no idea. So that was an interesting move. But, and then dude, just the battle bus going away, people freaked out, man.
So I had a theory. I've been wanting to talk to you about this forever, but I was going to save it for the pod. So the battle bus getting taken away, I don't mind it. Fine. You want to change stuff up. Cool. It's a beach surf season thing. Cool. Make it surfing. I had the idea because I'm a genius. They're never going to do it again, but I was saying this at the time. Dude, if you could like customize your surfboard and like make it like a wrap kind of, and like have attachments kind of, like you could have an ankle thing that like the surfboard doesn't go away, or like, and you could do different tricks. Like instead of doing that same trick over and over again that you could do like more tricks. And then like, I don't know what you would get out of that. Maybe kind of like how you do tricks in like a car, you just get experience for it. You don't really get anything out of it. But I'm like, dude, if they're going to do that, why not do it? Like, I don't like this like half wishy-washy type stuff. Like if you're going to do something like that, do it. Like, I feel like sometimes they get scared. Like they were so scared to take the battle bus away that they're like, nah, bro, we're just going to throw the surfing out, make it kind of and they're just going to have to deal with it. Like, I don't know. I think they could have made it so much cooler.
Well, apparently they fixed the They said it was a glitch. They fixed where, you have to kind of time it out perfectly to get some height. Now you get a lot of height no matter what.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
because that made it tough too. You think about it. I mean, you're all coming from different sides. You're all coming into the map from different sides, but it seemed like, man, wherever I picked, it was crazy packed.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, even when I was playing by myself, like out of customs or whatever, like it took me days to even get to the whole map because I kept getting situated on the one side where like I kept going to like the same POIs with like the tree houses and stuff. I knew those POIs like the back of my hand because I was there every single time. I'm like, I understand. Like, split us up. Like, you can't make us all go into one area, dude. That's insane. I have 100 people on one side would just not work out, and I get that. But like, switch it up. Like, good lord, I was just going on the same spot every single time. I'm like, please switch it up. Like, half my map is still gray, and I've been playing for 3 days. Like, yeah, I don't know. And like the animation they did when like the battle bus like blew up is crazy. Like, you got a Walmart Death Star shooting the bus out of the sky is crazy, bro. I was dying laughing. It was so funny. Like, I don't know if it was supposed to be like a troll or something, but it was so funny. Like, I'm like, dude, what is that? But I want to ask you too, because this is like a big topic of discussion, I guess. Who do you think drives the battle bus? I have my theory. I want to hear yours first.
Who drives the battle bus? That's a great question. I have nothing.
Nothing? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We didn't talk about this before. I just thought about it.
Yeah.
People have been talking about it a lot.
Names. Troll.
The best theory I have seen is that it's its own entity. It's like a character. It's not a person driving. It's its own thing. And which made me think, because there's the crew skin that's like the reboot van man or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
That they're going to come out with a battle bus man, whatever, because it's its own thing. Because how else do you explain that this thing gets literally exploded out of the sky? Say somebody is driving it, bro, nobody's surviving that. Like, I know this is all fake, whatever, but nobody's surviving that. So like the theory is like, oh, it's its own thing. It's a person that's actually the whole bus. And yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And they're like, oh, it's going to be like its own skin now because it's going to have like band-aids and stuff. Like, I don't know. I thought it was cool. It's like fan fiction or whatever, but I don't know. I thought that was a good idea, like a good theory. And I kind of agreed with it. I mean, what else would it really be? But yeah, I'm glad the battle bus is back.
Think about this. As the fan theories start, right?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't really had a lot of that with this new writer. So maybe they're onto something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe this is what they want. People are talking about this stuff. People were real upset about this battle bus thing. And they're like, well, they listened to us. They brought it back. I'm like, well, you were gathering parts for the bus from day one. They were going to bring it back. But they wanted to make sure that people were talking about it.
The fact that people thought they were never bringing it back is so funny to me. But yeah, like, dude, think of all the stuff they got out of it from just doing that. They got new and exciting quests. They got people chatting about it. All press is good press. It doesn't matter why you're talking about it. You're talking about it. You're searching it. You're playing it. You're figuring stuff out. Like, the conversations are very important, and they definitely did well with that. Like, even if people were angry, I mean, any reaction is better than no reaction, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I thought it was super cool. I don't know if you have any more, but I have a lot of dislikes if you want me to start with that.
All right. So let me finish my likes because I haven't finished those yet.
Yeah.
So
my bad. I
do like the POIs. I love Wonky Land is awesome. I love Wonky Land. I also seem to go to, I like Treetop Terrace. I like the aesthetic of all the trees and it being like Sequoia National Park. I think that's super fun. I do feel like there's a lot of difference in the POIs, which they left a Star Wars POI up for months after the Star Wars event. I feel like they got really creative with that. And I do like a lot of like the different levels of fighting. So you can go underground, and you could always do that, but there's a lot of that. There's a lot of hilltops. There's a lot of topography, I guess. There's just a lot.
Mhm.
It looks really clean, and it's fun to fight in those situations.
Yeah,
It
different
makes
situations.
fights more fun.
Yes. Yeah. You're not
So
just fighting
I'm
flat
huge into that.
ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's always a
And
different situation.
they've always had mountains, but it hasn't, I guess
Mhm.
especially too with The Simpsons, it really wasn't a lot of that.
It was flat.
It was a lot of down. And the reboot vans driving around is an interesting thing. I'm not sure if I love it. They go really slow. They have a lot of health, which is cool. I think it's cool you can roll into the van and revive. They've got the revives that you could pick up off the ground. That
The
makes it
self-revives.
interesting because it's like, man, I need to get this person down. I need to knock them and get them
Yeah,
out
you
of the
gotta-
game, or they're going to revive.
Yeah, you got to
You
thirst no
can't
matter
just kind of
what.
sit
man.
back like before. Yeah.
Right.
And I do like the movement. The squirrel suit at first, I was like, what is this? But once you understand how to use it, man, it's nice to have. It's nice to pair with the shocks. Like right now I'm carrying shockwaves, and I'm carrying a
Mhm.
squirrel suit.
Same.
It's fun. I feel like I can get places quicker. There
Mhm.
is an animation, so if you try to do that while you're right there shooting, like I've gotten knocked so many times trying to
Yeah.
evade.
That's what I was going to say.
I love to
Animation.
shockwave, then use the squirrel suit. You get a lot of height that way,
Mhm.
and that's a really fun way to move. They're fluent. You can find them everywhere, right? So that's cool. They dropped. I saw the latest update. They dropped shockwaves by like 20% of spawning because they were like
Yeah.
everywhere.
Right. I think they were
I think
afraid.
the sniper feels good. The other thing is you can be down your scope, right? And you can reload. And there's a
Mhm.
wheel that shows that you reload, and then you could just keep shooting.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
I
times
forgot
with
about that.
sniping, I'm pulling off that scope, and I'm like, crap, where'd they go? And it makes it a little difficult. But that is definitely a win there, because you can just stay
You could stay
down
locked
sights
on.
and
Yeah.
I
forgot
keep shooting. And
about
you can do
that
it with
too.
all the weapons.
That's right. I forgot it. Yeah, that's super dope. I forgot about the reboot van thing. I like it. It's slow. I don't like that the alarm goes off when you hit the boost.
They had to do something, though.
Yeah,
They
you
had to
have
do
to.
something.
No, I agree. Yeah, I've seen some crazy things where people get knocked. Like the fact you can roll and like James Bond while you're knocked, I think is pretty cool. I like that. I like being able to move more than just crawling at like a snail speed, because now you got to make people work for that knock instead of just you're crawling
For
and
sure.
you're getting knocked no matter what.
The animation is very silly to me, though. The animation is so silly. Like you just roll down like a little kid down a side of a hill. It makes me laugh.
I swear, it reminds me so much of, what was that game called that I used to play on like Mini Clip back in the day? Dude, this dude used to play it all the time. Like something Wheels. Like you were this dude in like a suit and you had to like do these crazy courses. Like it literally is like a ragdoll animation that like you can make in like a rendering system. Like that's literally what it looks like if you ragdoll a person in this like operating system. Like I've seen that animation before. But yeah, I think it's silly, but it's also Fortnite, so it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes it less realistic, which brings it back to like the main point of it, I guess. Yeah, the squirrel suit, I don't really use that often, because mostly I just play reload. I mean, if I'm in BR, I will use it. It's very good movement. I think they put a lot more shocks in the game because they were afraid only really having two types of movement. That makes sense. Yeah. Once you get the hang of it and it's like, okay, this is a gliding mechanism, it's not a flying mechanism, then it's easier to handle, and like you can do the flips and stuff, and like it has that little trail now, which I just noticed. Like there's like a little colorful trail that comes out. Never even realized that. That kind of gives you away a little bit because I can like see exactly where you just went. But I think the
balance.
Yeah, it evens it out. I think the reboot van thing is incredible. I love that. I have a little bit of like notes I would have changed a bit, but dude, just cruising around in the reboot van while somebody's getting rebooted in the back is so dope. That is so cool to me. I don't know, just seeing it always with like the boots on it and you can't move it, and like I've always been like, bro, what if you could drive this thing? How cool would that be? And like now you get to. You brought up things I completely forgot about, so that's why we're a good team, because I forgot about the squirrel suit and the driving the reboot van.
Yeah, and Yeah, I saw a crazy clip this morning? Maybe yesterday. It
Was it
doesn't matter.
Savage Mike?
But I saw, dude, that clip was crazy.
Where
And
he
if
flies
anyone hasn't
into
seen it,
the
I'll
reboot
describe
van?
it the best I can. So he
go ahead.
shocks, I believe, and he's going, and he gets knocked in the air. And it just happened. This reboot van is driving, and he's like, oh my gosh. And he comes down, and he just hits it perfect to where he lands in the back of that thing and starts reviving. And they have no idea.
Yeah, they don't even know he's in there.
Something happened.
Mm-mm. Yeah, because it wasn't his team, right? It wasn't his team that was driving. Yeah, that's what I thought. No. Yeah.
They had no idea that someone was rebooting back there.
That's like making a full court shot blindfolded. Like, I mean, he plays.
He does a lot of those.
He plays a lot of Fortnite, dude. Like, everybody's like, "Oh, bro, he's cheating. Like, how does he keep doing this?" I'm like, you got to realize, this dude. Like, you think we play a lot of Fortnite. This dude, it's his job. This is what he does. He plays Fortnite all day. Like, I'm not saying it isn't incredible. Everything he does is incredible, dude. I will glaze the crap out of him. He's insane. But, like,
yeah, dude,
his odds kind of go up a little bit because he plays a bunch. Like, it's still dope. Like, I haven't seen anybody else do that reboot van thing.
Or remember when the hoverboards were a thing? I don't even know.
God.
That dude had the craziest jump off something.
Yeah, dude. The surfboard thing.
Insane snipes, dude.
Yeah.
Insane snipes.
He's mid backflip hitting a no scope snipe.
It makes me mad.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Like, I play this game a lot and I'm okay, but I don't know if I'll ever get there.
He's on a different level for sure. He's fun to watch. But yeah, man. Do you have any more likes, or can I get into the 45 minutes of dislikes?
You can get into the dislike, but not 45 minutes of them.
I don't have 45.
I'll probably agree with you with some. And the ones I don't agree with, let's talk about.
Absolutely.
And just real quick, pause, time out real quick. I usually do not drink anything on this podcast, but I am sick. So if y'all don't want to hear me cough a lung up, every now and then I'm going to take a swig. Just a PSA. Go ahead.
I've been drinking my coffee on stream too. It's fine. We're adults. All
right.
So first and foremost, number 1A is the bugs. It's buggy. It's so buggy. Everything's buggy. I don't even know what to call it. Like, you're frozen standing. Like, you're just like moving around like this, no matter what you do.
Oh, I saw that glitch.
Yeah. What else? I mean, there's a main one that I want to get into, but there's other ones. It's very buggy, which I expected. I knew it was going to be buggy. I will say it's a lot more buggy than I thought it was going to be by a decent amount. There's a lot of issues. When I first started playing, I have never once had my Fortnite crash. I had it crash 5 times the first day I played. And the second day I played, it crashed 3 times. And like, it was only when I was playing with certain people it was crashing. A lot of people are having that issue. It seems to be okay. I played earlier and it crashed once. I could handle the crashing bothers me. I can handle the bugs because whatever, it's a whole new thing and they got a lot of stuff going on. There's hundreds of thousands of people playing. I understand. The crashing bothers me, especially being a streamer. Like, I'll be in the middle. Thankfully, this hasn't happened that often. It's only happened like twice. I'll be in the middle of a custom. I have a lot of stuff going on that I had to set up for 10 minutes and it'll crash. And I'm like, great. Not only do I not get to spectate or play, I don't know when that game's done. I got to rely on other people to let me know to start the next one. It halts everything and it bothers me. Like, if there was no crashing, I wouldn't be complaining about the bugs as much as there is. And I found out too, there's more bugs on PC than there is on any other like console, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I've heard too. Because knock on wood, man, I haven't had the issues you're talking about.
Because I've been talking to people about like the issues I've had. They're like, bro, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I think it's more PC because I've been talking to my other PC people and they've been saying the same thing. The main one that might have been the closest I've ever been to crashing out, I think. I have a skin glitch. So 60% of my skins show up as defaults, or they're
weird,
or their heads are detached and they have no face and their heads are over here. and it's detached
Huh.
and they have no face, just hair, and it's like up here. Or like Miles Morales has this. He is standing like a scarecrow, both arms out, stiff as a board, doesn't move his feet, and he's gray. Like it's not rendered, completely gray. And that's how he moves, like that. So I can't use him. So, and it's funny, suspicious, probably. All the crew skins work, all of the icon skins work. Every skin I didn't have to pay for works. All the new skins I just paid for don't work. All the new ones I literally just treated myself with, like 11, Spider-Woman, Laura Croft, Anima, Hannah. Like I could go on, all defaults. And what sucks with that is when I'm playing games, especially in my customs, not only does that happen to me, everybody I'm playing with is a default now, because for some reason it just shows up as a default. It's the default chick no matter what. So now I'm just playing with a bunch of defaults. That's kind of the fun of Fortnite, is I'm fighting Bart Simpson, dude, or flipping Marge
Yeah.
Simpson,
Yeah.
dude. Like if I just wanted to play a regular looking dude that's like in a war, I'd go play COD, dude. Like it's just, oh my God. And I've done everything I could, because I looked it up and there was a lot of people that are having the same issue. It's a PC thing. I reset my settings, which was a pain. I have reset the game hundreds of times. I've played a bunch, obviously, so I've reset, and still, like, there's nothing I can do until they do another update or patch it or something. And it's, dude, it's like, it's so frustrating. And I'm not even trying to like be a baby about it. And there's way more other issues, whatever. But it's not even the fact that like I can't see my own. Like, because I've been wearing skins I haven't worn in forever. Like, I'm wearing skins now that I used to wear when me and you played like every night. Like, which is cool. And it brings back memories. I'm like, oh, man, I haven't used this skin in forever. So, like, I'm trying to make it positive and like spin it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to like see the good in it, because that's what I do regardless. It's just, I sound like a whiny baby, but it's like, bro, I've spent a lot of money on these skins, dude. You'd think that it wouldn't happen, I guess.
Yeah. And I
And like,
think with PC players, like it seems to affect the PCs the most, which is
yeah,
wild to me.
the most
There was
expensive
another
thing to
update
have.
a few seasons back. Yeah, the seasons back ago, I can't remember. Was it Moody? Someone was having crazy glitches when a new update came, and
Yeah.
it was just his game kept glitching out, and it was frustrating for him, and he couldn't figure it
Right.
out. And
I've
for
had
us,
people
we're
being,
our own IT.
you got to figure it out. I've had people be invisible. I forgot about that. Completely invisible. I've been playing like creative customs, and I was playing Go Goated, and it happened in BR once. Thankfully, this one doesn't happen that often. But I'll see footsteps, and I'm like, dude, where is he? And I'm like, oh, he's underground. There is no underground. Dude's right in front of me. And I was playing ranked, and it was my first ranked game. And normally it's just nothing but bots. And I must have found the one dude that wasn't. And like I got like 89th place because I couldn't see him. I couldn't shoot him because I didn't know where he was. All I could see was footsteps. And I kept trying to run, and it's like, dude, the invisible thing is crazy. And the headless thing, because it looks like the hitbox is over here and like up, but the
Yeah,
hitbox is still right here. Like I gotta like, dude, that is my biggest complaint, and I've been complaining. If you watch my streams, I've been complaining about it for days. Like it's bothering me, and it got me. I don't get frustrated. I don't get mad, and it got me pretty mad. Like the other day when we loaded up into a custom, and it's me and a bunch of defaults, and it's like, even the people that like are that one default skin, like Zippy, that are blue and white, like that girl with like the satchel or whatever,
yeah,
like that default, which is different, that one still went to the like orange bandana girl default. So it's like, my goodness. Yeah, the bugs, the skin glitch, the crashing. Am I missing something? I mean, that's really it. I mean, those are three pretty big ones, but
I got something too we could talk about that we didn't bring up. How you start with 0 gold every match.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Do you not?
I actually like it better as well.
Yeah, I do too.
I think that it makes it more of an even playing field. Because the loot is dropping way more gold. I mean, I'll look down and be like, oh, I have 1,800 and we just started. I think that it makes it a little more fair. Some people I've heard hasn't liked it, but I think those people just have a ton of gold all the time. And it just makes it a little more even playing field because there are a lot of vending machines. Right. So it just makes it makes it a little more competitive.
And who wasn't capped out at 5,000 instantly anyway? Who cares?
Yeah.
You weren't getting more gold. Like when I used to see gold, I wouldn't even care about it. Now,
yeah,
I'm like, oh crap, I need to pick up that gold. I need to get that gold. Like, I think it's cool.
Well, I'm always like 500 so I can reboot my team. That's all I need.
It makes it worth it more. And it also like adds a twist to rebooting people and buying their cards, because now you can't reboot if you don't eliminate or you don't open chests. Like, you got to put in the work instead of just, oh, I'm loading up in the game, I have 5,000 gold. Like, the whole point of the game is you restart every game you play. You restart everything. Why not restart the gold? You know, like, I just think that was a very good idea, and I like it too. I'm surprised you like it. I thought you were gonna say I thought you were gonna say you hated it. But yeah, dude. I mean,
no, I like it.
You got to restart every game anyway. What difference does it make? Yeah, like the mini games too. Like we talked about in the little amusement park. There's a theory that they're gonna, since they're doing a South Park spin-off thing or whatever collab, that's gonna be like Cartman Land.
Let's go. What if they bring back Casa Bonita?
That's what they're talking about.
Let's go. That'd be a cool POI.
Well, yeah, because I mean, we didn't even talk about the collabs, the Back to the Future, the Kill Bills, the this, the that, with Harry Potter coming up with the winter stuff going on, and like the collabs are crazy. I mean, people dog on that more than anything. They're like, oh, bro, there's too many collabs. What happened to Fortnite, bro? Yeah. Fortnite used to be different. Fortnite used to be this. And I'm like, y'all are the same people that if they didn't touch anything, you'd be like, bro, this game is dead. It's been dead forever. They haven't updated it. They haven't updated anything. They haven't done anything. Like,
I like your trolling voice, by the way.
Yeah, that's what they sound like in my head. That's what I hear in my noggin when people say stuff like that. Because it's like, dude, you're not going to be happy either way. Because if they never updated, they never collabed, you'd be like, bro, this game's been dead for years. Who cares? They're trying to keep it interesting. Of course, they're making money. Everything is about money. I mean, the Back to the Future thing's cool. The Kill Bill thing is cool. I didn't expect either of those. I feel like they're catering to us, bro. Like, there's a lot of these kids I play with in my community, like, that don't know what Kill Bill is, didn't really care about Simpsons.
I mean, it's an old movie.
Don't care about Back to the Future. Dude, that movie came out like the, 80s, 90s? Something like, doesn't matter. One of those before 2000. Like, it's just, they're catering to us old folks recently, which is pretty cool. And it's very, like, even Danny Phantom, bro. Danny Phantom is in the item shop, brother. People were clowning that. I'm like, y'all obviously don't know who Danny Phantom is. I used to watch that before I went to middle school, bro. Like, I used to eat my Cheerios watching Danny Phantom. I love Danny Phantom, man.
Yeah.
And his built-in emote, it's so sick.
Yeah, so cool. And think about it, right? The demographics are going to be shown when people log in. Yeah. If I was guessing, it's a lot of our age group that's playing this game right now.
I agree.
So they're going to cater to that age group, and what happens in turn is we spend money on the game and they make more money and we enjoy what we're buying, and it's kind of,
be fair,
hey, let's go. I'm down.
We're the ones with adult money anyway, so we're the ones that are spending the money mostly.
I mean, you never know though. I mean, some kids got money. Right. I'm not putting it past somebody that don't have money, but
no, you're right. It's
been really fun to have those collabs.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of like my childhood stuff, which I think is really cool and is very exciting. And like the item shop's been fire. Like, they've been dropping so many sick girl skins. I'm like, dude, I don't have enough money for all of these. I want them all. Like,
dude, hear me out though. Hear me out. Crash Bandicoot, Invader Zim.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what if they did some of those, dude?
That's what I'm saying. Those would be sick. I also got to be careful too.
Banjo Kazooie.
If I go into the item shop, I got to make sure it doesn't come up as a default. because I'm not buying a skin that's just going to be a default. Like I bought that
I wouldn't either.
what's the new chick with like the high ponytail that has like the red star reacting? I just bought her. What the heck is her name?
Oh yeah. I can't think of her
It
name.
doesn't matter. Yeah, but I had to make sure I got her, but I had to make sure that she wasn't going to be a default because a lot of them were. Which one was? Just one of the random ones came up. It just wasn't loading. I like how the emote, real quick. I like how the emote things are now that you can like scroll through the emotes and they separate them like while
Yeah.
you're in the game. That's dope. And like all of that, the way that's set up is cool. They changed like all of that. Yeah, man. Do I have my complaints? Sure. But hey, man. And dude, they brought rotating maps back again to reload today. My whole week was made when I logged on earlier because I'm off on Mondays. And I saw that it said like 10 minutes to next map. I had a little tear drop down my eye. I was so happy because Oasis is back, Venture's back, the Slurp Rush is back, and the new one. So I'm like, all right, not only is Reload back, I get to play all my favorite maps and the new one. Like it's, oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play Reload tonight, dude. I'm itching. It's going to be fun.
All in all, I feel like the more I'm playing Fortnite, which I was able to start playing because I came home, the more I'm enjoying the season a lot. I've had a lot of fun playing. It's difficult, but the aesthetics makes it feel kind of like it was a good refresh, I think. The graphics was a good refresh, the new POIs. It was just really refreshing to get a whole new map.
Right.
Now we got to wait till I think like March 4th for the new one.
It's 4 months.
Gonna be a while. Hopefully they do a lot of fun things. I'm sure they'll have a lot of fun things in that.
They're going to.
They're definitely going to try to keep us interested, but all in all, I really enjoy it.
All the cash cups too, like they dropped them. I don't know if you know
attorneys.
Like there's a lot. There's zero build ones for like the first time ever. There's $1 million one. Like a lot of people in my community have been doing a lot of those, which I think is really cool that they're really trying to do those a lot more, which is pretty much just them giving back in a way. Like they don't have to do that because some of them, I mean, you can make a decent amount of money or you get like exclusive skins and like, real quick.
There was one today. There's one today.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, the Playboy Cardi skin's coming out, which people are super excited about that. Yeah, I legitimately look forward to playing more now. Like during the bug season and during Simpsons, there was like a small part of me that was like, all right, like I was thinking about downloading Call of Duty there for a bit. In between like the bug and Simpsons, I'm like, man, I need something different. Like I probably wasn't going to stream it, but I needed something. I needed what happened. I needed this season, and they delivered, bro.
Guess what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I bought FIFA. Well, FC 26.
I saw you.
I used to only main that game. I streamed it. Why not? It's super fun. I've been playing with Zmore. We've been having a blast playing. Just the online co-op season.
I saw your stream.
It's so sweaty, dude. It is so sweaty, but it's so fun. And then I downloaded Rocket League to give that a shot because I was like, I might as well have a Rocket League account because you get a lot of stuff for Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like, why not? That game, man, I don't understand. I'm getting a little better, but I see people. We play people all the time. I'm like, how? Even Zmore, I'm like, how are you so good at this? I don't understand.
Ranking up in Rocket League might be the hardest game to rank up.
It's crazy.
I played that game when it first dropped, like obviously forever ago, with one of my best friends I used to live with, Jake. Shout out Jake. Dude, that's all we played for days and days and days. Like as soon as it came out, it was so like innovative and cool and like something new.
Yeah.
And like he played soccer growing up and so did I. And like, I'm like, dude, this is so sick. Like it's so much fun. You could like change your little antennas and stuff. I don't know. Like Rocket League is dope. Like I don't download it because
it's fun.
I won't re-download it because I'm afraid that's all I'll play. Because I know, like, I love it. It's so cool.
It is.
It's such a good.
It
it's
is
a good
cool.
game.
It's a cool concept, and it is really just a fun game. It's very simple but hard. I can understand you. I'm sure if I played enough, I'll get better at it. But I played that, and then I bought Arc Raiders, and I haven't really touched that game.
That's another one I'm afraid to download too because I won't stop playing it.
Yeah, I've heard it. I heard you gotta get the bug there too. But look at me, man, just variety streaming a little bit. I haven't streamed
Yeah.
anything but Fortnite since I started streaming, and it was kind of
Yeah.
nice. Now, granted, some people left when I started playing, FIFA. They were out, I think. But I had some new
Right.
people roll in, and that was really cool.
You'll get different people.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm jealous of that. I'm
Um,
jealous of that because there are days where I'm like, oh, maybe I'll switch up games. And there's like a huge part of me that's afraid to do it. I'm being vulnerable and honest. I am sometimes terrified of doing that. The only way is if I ever, like when I was with the bug season in Simpsons, when I was literally questioning if I wanted to play Fortnite. And that was crazy. I haven't been playing that long. And ever since I started, that's all I want to do, like game wise. And that thought like was creeping in my head. I'm like, oh no. And that's why I was like, I'll download COD. Like there's a free COD that like, and I'm like, man, I might buy Black Ops 7 and just mess. Cause a lot of my friends, like my childhood friends, that's what they play. They don't really play Fortnite. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll play some games with them or something. Like try to stretch my legs out and do some other stuff, you know?
yeah, it felt good. It felt good. I worried about those things too. I was like, man, we
Right.
have two totally different streams, but and I'm sometimes not as busy, but I have some like OGs who are like loyal, and I'm like, I'm
Right.
kind of worried about that. But at the end of the day, man, the
They're
break
loyal
was
to you.
nice. It was fun. It was fun to play, and people stayed and hung out, and it was really
Yeah.
good. Streaming has been fun. It's been good. I've loved going into people's streams recently and just seeing all the holiday stuff everybody's doing. That's really fun and I think important, and it's a cool way to give back. So there's a lot of fun stuff going out there in people's streams.
Absolutely.
I do have one more thing. Or anything else from the season? Because we're coming up on an hour, and
Yeah.
we're going to record next week, guys. So
Yeah, no. I think I touched on everything I wanted to talk about for sure.
well, I will say something that I just want to make sure that I bring up because a lot of people listen to this. Your support matters so much. Whoever you support. I'm not saying just to me or to Hades, like whoever you support and you go in and you talk in their live or you ask them how they're doing or whatever you do in their live to support them. It really does. It really matters so much.
Yeah.
And
all you gotta do is say hi.
I'm not
like it twice. That means the world.
It just matters. Come in for 2
Yeah.
seconds. I don't care. It just means a lot that to me when I get that. And I haven't felt it more than I've felt it in the last 8 days. I've had a lot of stuff happen that I won't get into, but a lot of scary things have happened in the last 8 days in my family unit, in my extended family. It was rough, you know? And I'm not going to get emotional, Hades, but I will say that I'm 38 years old and I've had friends my whole life, thankfully, but not like I do here. The people I play games with nightly, my friends, my crew, my squad, my best friend, my podcast mate, my best friend who lives down the road, Unreal. All these people in my life, Roach, period. I'm going to miss some people, so please don't, take it. Hellfire. People that are just crazy good support. Me being off stream and getting messages on some people who knew what was going on. I mean, I've never felt that much community around me ever going through something rough. Sometimes when you go through something rough, people run. Yeah. And that's not what happened with the community. Right. So I appreciate you, Hades, for reaching out and asking how I was doing, but really just like that, those little messages. And even if I didn't respond to you, like that is what it's about. So your support and doing those things for other streamers matters so much. I cannot thank this community enough. I have my family and I have my number one supports in the other room, right? Emily. But to have the extra support, man, it got me through the stress, being exhausted, and really just having a good attitude as best that I could. And I just wanted to make sure that people understand that your support matters, and it doesn't matter if you gift 1 million coins to someone. It's really just if you're there. And I just want to tell you thank you and keep doing that for people because it made a difference in my life in the last 8 days. Yeah, and I could not huge difference. I wouldn't have, it would have been way harder to go through what I've been going through. So
a
I
little
just
goes a
wanted to make
long
sure
way.
I shouted that out. Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Thank
A
you.
little goes a long way. And yeah, you don't know what people are going through. And like, yeah, it's the small things matter. And that's how you know that people truly care, is when you're at your worst and at your lowest is when they show up and be there for you. I've had similar things happen as well, where like I'll miss a stream. I missed a Sunday night stream. I don't know, it was like a week or two ago. I had some personal things going on as well that I won't get into or whatever. And dude, I woke up, I had more notifications after that night than I do when I stream. And it was crazy. And I felt so bad. I felt kind of guilty in a way, but like they weren't yelling at me. They weren't mad at me. They weren't nothing like that. They were just like, "Hey man, I hope you're okay." Like Thembo and Mrs. and Ling
Yeah.
and Panda and just like Lando and Zen and Tyrell and like everybody, dude. Everybody sent me something, and it was like, man, like they care, man. They actually care, and like they were just checking to make sure I was okay. They thought something bad happened, which I understand. Like I didn't make a post, I didn't go live, and like Sundays are my weekend, so like yeah, so I get it, man. Not to like overshadow what you're talking about, but I felt
Not at
that
all,
feeling as
man.
well.
Support.
Yeah, I felt that feeling before as well too, and it means the world, dude. Because like I was going through some stuff too, and just seeing that was like, all right, man. Like I got, just knowing you have that many people that have your back and have your well being as a priority is very cool, and I've never really had that as well until this.
Right. And even thinking like I haven't met even the people that I game with that are like my friends, like I haven't met some of these people,
Right,
in real life at all.
right.
And
I know.
to just be so supportive and loving, and shout out to Unreal who picked my kid up driving from Dallas back home here to West Texas because my kid was tired of sitting in I mean, he's 9. I was
Right.
tired of sitting in the hospital, right?
Yeah,
For him to go, I can do anything. Can I take your son back so he can be with your mother-in-law?
Right.
That kind of support, dude, like it blows my mind that I have people in my life like that at my age.
Right.
It was desolate 4 or 5 years ago. It was desolate. There wasn't that, right?
Same.
And that I have support, like
Right.
these people who come in, Mrs. who comes into my life and just going in between both of ours.
Thembo does the
It's
same
just
thing.
insane.
Ling does
And I
the
couldn't
same
have-
thing.
Yeah, I couldn't. We have people going back and forth giving messages to each other.
You call Ling period, by the way. That's who I'm talking about.
I know. Yeah, I call him period though.
No, I just want to make sure that you knew who I was saying.
I knew it was Ling though.
Yeah, they both, all three of them and more. Like, it's funny too. Like sometimes I'll like, because sometimes I'll look up like, oh, who's in my chat, and Mrs. is always like the number one person because she sends me so many gifts. Thank you, Mrs. You're insane.
For real, dude. Insane.
Such a sweetheart, a saint. Insane in like the most incredible way possible. But like, and I won't see her, and I'm like, oh, Chupa's streaming. That's how I know you're streaming. Is if she leaves, I'm like, oh, Chupa's streaming, and then she'll be gone for like 30 minutes, and she'll be like, hey, the one night she's like, hey, I need you to do something for me, and I'm like, all right, whatever you need. And she's like, I need some people to go over to Chupa's, and I'm trying to get everybody to go, but people are playing, whatever. I try to get as many people over there as possible. I don't even know what she did, but it's like, I know, in Thembo too, like I know when they're like hopping, I'm like, and Ling's the same way. If I don't see them in my stream, I'm like, oh, nice, Chupa's stream, and I hope it's going well.
Yeah,
it's just
for
funny.
sure.
That's how I know, because I normally start without like paying attention. I don't watch lives before I start, like an hour before I start. And yeah, it's just funny. People are crazy, man. And you get what you put in. I will say that 1,000 times. You get what you put in. You will find your people. You will find your tribe. But you have to be yourself. You have to be true to yourself, and then you'll find your people. Because I used to be fake, and I used to try to be somebody I wasn't, because I was afraid that people wouldn't accept me. And I mean, I'm a pretty feminine dude. I was raised by nothing but women. So like I used to get made fun of that all the time because I was like super emotional and whatever, I wasn't like a quote unquote manly man. And dude, nobody cares about that in my community. No one's ever even brought that up. Like I can literally just be myself all day on stream and like all night on stream and not have to think twice about it. I'm not playing a character. Like I put my sunglasses on and I turn into Hades, but like that's just a same version of me with sunglasses on. Like it's not like I have to be I'm not being somebody else. And to have that acceptance for who I truly am is one of the best feelings ever. Like, and that's what advice I could give people. Be true to yourself, be yourself, and you will find your people, man.
So we're gonna close out episode 11 and let you guys know our plan is to have another episode out next Wednesday. So you guys stay tuned for that. There's a lot of exciting things coming up. A lot of things we're going to be able to talk about with Fort and streaming. Thank you guys for the support and the love. Please share this with a streamer that you know. Share it with someone who loves Fortnite. We talked a lot about Fortnite today. Do us a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to Spotify and YouTube at Reboot Radio. Rate both of them. Comment if you don't mind. Follow us both on TikTok at Hades, at Chupacabro. You guys show the love. Make sure you're supporting someone and know your support matters. We love you so much. You guys take care. See you next week.
I love you all.